I saw your story, but I just kind of want you to tell me in your own words why you started doing this and why you're continuing to do it.
I'm trying to bring attention to so much homelessness in America and people losing their jobs and people living paycheck to paycheck. So I'm walking into the inauguration and try to get the administrative support of the new administration going into office to try and do something about it. My ultimate goal is to purchase this hospital that I found. It's 366 beds that are vacant, and it'll be exclusively for homeless and vets that come home and can't find their way. And we will cater to mental health, alcohol, and drugs. To my knowledge, there's not one in the country, and I think it's time we doggone it build one. So that's my focus right now, is that hospital. It happens to be in Chicago. It's vacant. Its price is $190 million, which is a lot of money. But to me, it's a drop in the bucket, considering this country and the homeless. Just trying to do something about why they're homeless and get to the root of it. And I believe this hospital will assist.
How long have you been walking?
I've been walking 82 months, 16 states. This is my 21st pair of shoes that I'm wearing. 3,000, oh gosh, 3,000, I don't even know how many miles. I've been just walking and meeting with folks and taking homeless off the street right in that city. And the way I do it with no money. I just find a property owner and say, hey, can you help this family out for about a year to get on their feet, and they accommodate and say yes. So America is beautiful and everybody wants to help, they just don't know how. And then you have the struggling community that want to know, how can we make it?
What was it? Was there one event that motivated you and said, you know what, this is what I'm going to do, this is why I'm going to do it?
Yes. I was a former business owner in Dayton, Ohio, and I was very successful. And once I made it to the top, I just kind of turned my back on my community. I became very self-centered. I became very arrogant. And I just didn't care. I turned a blind eye and a deaf ear to the poor in my community. And I had a spiritual encounter. And I was given a second chance. And you know, sometimes the Lord works in mysterious ways. And I left everything. I left my home. I left my business. I left all my material things and put on a jacket and said, I'm going to walk across this country and help people any kind of way that I can. And that's what I'm doing.
Now, Kim, do you walk consistently, or do you take some breaks, or do you rest? Or
I stop for water breaks, and I'll stop and eat. Otherwise, I walk until dark, and usually a hotel will sponsor me for the night. And in this area, the Comfort has already committed to put me up for tonight. So at the end, when I'm done, I'll get the police to take me to bed, and they'll take me to my hotel. No charge. Yeah.
Where's your next stop?
Lexington, and then on straight up 52 back into 29, all the way to the White House, all the way into the inauguration.
So you have to get there.
I have 12 days, 11 now. I have 11 days, and I'm averaging somewhere between 28 and 31 miles a day, and that includes some night. It got really windy, like I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, it was so windy, it was just blowing me all over Charlotte.
What news station?
Salisbury Post.
What do you, when you get to the inauguration, what do you hope happens?
I hope I get the attention of the lawmakers. I hope I get the attention of Barack Obama, and joining forces with him as a community to get on board with him and ask, what can I do to help with the homeless and people living paycheck to paycheck? My professional advice is all the interviews I've done and all the personal experience I've experienced out here. I hope he just listens.
Well, I just want to give you a hug.
Oh, hi, sis.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Fine.
You just came over, huh?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Are you okay? We making it. We making it.
Yeah, we're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it. Yes, man. God bless you. We're gonna make it. You know. But you know what? Don't lose focus. Right?
Yeah.
What's your focus?
The man
That's
of
right.
love.
That's right.
Yeah.
Some things you can't say all over the media, but
Yeah.
that is your number one source. Okay?
Yes.
You pray. You talk to the Lord. And you say, God, what can I do?
Yeah.
The answer is not doing something illegal.
Yes.
But the answer is just praying, fasting, and what little you do have, share it.
Yeah.
And watch Him multiply.
Okay, because I
Watch
just
Him
lost
multiply.
my job the 21st
Amen. Amen.
of December.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't give
Our
up.
plant closed down.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Mhm.
But you know what? You can't give up. You have to know brighter days are coming.
Yeah.
You have to know that your kids are going to eat.
Yes.
You have to know that your lights are going to stay on.
Yes.
But you have to sacrifice what little bit you have.
Yes.
Give it away. Donate
Yes.
a portion of it.
Yes.
And watch, because you can be tested. The whole country is in a
Yes.
test right now.
Because this is what it is. Because that's just like this morning. I took me and my brothers and my sister. We went out all and ate together.
Okay.
Today.
Okay.
This morning.
But when you see a homeless person, I'm not saying give money. I don't recommend that. But you know these dollar stores that they have? Get granola bars, bottled water, $1 gloves, get hats, and give it to them. And if you have some food at your dinner and you got it left over, don't put it in the trash. Cover it with foil and take it.
Okay.
And take it. I don't encourage money, but whatever you have, share it.
Yeah.
You watch.
Yeah.
You watch. I love you guys.
I love you too.
I love you.
Okay.
I love you. God bless
Thank you. Okay.
And I believe that what I'm doing, I want it to become contagious. And I want someone to become magnetic and say, hey, if she can walk across the nation, then I can certainly do something in my community as it relates to helping somebody. You know, you got people that have enough resources that they can help a mom or a family keep their lights from being turned on. You know, they can go down to the electric company and say, hey, I want to bless that family. I know they have an eviction notice. I want to help them with their rent. I want to do this. So that's what America's all about. And that's what I'm about. I'm American, and I'm proud of it.
And you were saying that you do it with no money, but
Nope.
you're just encouraging people to give back. Is that
Give
basically
back.
the whole message of what you're doing?
Right. It's what little you do have, share it and watch it come back, and even double. It's about America not depending on any government or any system, but depending on yourself and depending on your friends and depending on love.
And I see you have fans, because I see people honking the horns. They know you're coming.
They know, yeah, because I'm consistent with my story. I'm consistent with the orange, and I've worn the same outfit for a long time, 82 months. And I take pride in what I'm doing. Yeah.